Welcome back to the Cricket Today podcast for a huge test series between India and Australia. Test cricket is back. The real cricket. I'm your host, Liam McAllion, also known as the Stats Guy. What else is back is all three of us. All three of us on the show. Marcus said it's been a while. It's probably been like a week.
It's been a long week. It's been a good like 4 shows or 4 episodes on YouTube where we haven't all been together. So we got so everyone wants to see us. Everyone wants to see us all together. We're getting
good
the
vibes
back together.
So we've got Leo Mullaly over there. He's ready to go.
I was just about to get some water.
He's a bit tired after. He's a bit tired after the AFL draft stream last night. We had a bit of fun there.
Yeah, it was
but he'll
fun.
be fired up for this show.
We connected on a deeper level.
We did.
Yeah.
He almost pulled out of the show, but we made sure he was getting on it.
I did. I was nearly a late out.
Oh no! Well, yeah, not happening. And we've also got Marcus Bazzano. He's always here. He's ready to go.
Give him cricket whites. I'm ready.
Yeah, cricket whites.
Is that the same white shirt from Monday?
Incorrect. Negative.
Negative. No more negative. The summer of cricket is here. As I just mentioned, we're going through a massive first test in the Border Gavaskar Trophy between Australia and India. That's in Perth, the first one, Optus Stadium. So it's going to be awesome. Really want to go to Optus Stadium.
No free ads.
I've never been to Western Australia. I really
You've never
want
been
to
to
go.
Western Australia? Oh, right next to Island is beautiful. Get a few photos with the quokkas. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing a tourism ad now. What else is there? It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Freo is like a bit hipster. If you want to go there.
Yeah, let's get the WA audience up.
Yeah, the WA. We love the WA audience. Anyway, we're going to be covering some cricket news, some the game preview, obviously, for the first test, answering some big questions, fan comments, and things like that. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel at Cricket Today Podcast because we go through so many comments. We had hundreds of comments a few videos ago.
Yep.
Any of the best ones. You can write a poem to Marcus, anything you want. So make sure you get in the comments.
I've already got one, so...
We didn't get any more poems.
No,
Maybe
no
a poem
more
about
poems.
Leo next one.
We need a poem for Stats Guy and
A
Leo.
group poem.
A group poem? There we go.
poem.
We could even come up with our own. Also, make sure you follow us on the socials, Cricket Today AU, all over, all the socials, wherever you get your socials. All right.
Wherever you get your social.
I don't know why I said it like that. But
Socials.
Socials. Follow.
Hasn't
follow.
hosted one Cricket Today show. He's washed.
I know, I'm done. Do you want to host?
Flustered. No, I'm good, mate.
You good? Okay, good answer. All right, quick look. That's what we're going to start with. First of all, Australia. We haven't had success in the Border Gavaskar Trophy, which worries me a little bit as an Aussie fan. Haven't won since 2014-2015. So 4 defeats in Test series against India. That is
Some were
worrisome.
retained though. Like it's
Some were retained, but
Yeah.
the last
No,
one.
both.
No, India.
By all 4 of them, we lost 2-1.
Yes. No, we lost.
Really?
Yeah.
India have dominated us.
All 4
That's,
series.
not
since
good enough.
2014.
No, it isn't good enough. But the most recent one was when India had half their team out.
2 were in
No, it
Australia.
was 2
2 were in
ago,
Australia. 2 were in India.
No, that was last series.
Oh my
wasn't it?
God, I'm
pretty
all
sure.
over the shop.
Yeah,
mate.
yeah. Are you all right?
I'm good.
You good? I'm pretty sure it was the last time when all the
Yeah,
young
yeah.
guys came through. Yeah, it
And they
was.
got
We
out
had,
for
we had Tom
36.
Murphy bowling, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because Lyon was injured up post Ashes.
They got bowled out for 36, or was that 2 something? 2.
That was 2 summers ago.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, Leo's over there.
Leo's chiming in. He's contributing.
I've got no idea where I am or what we're doing.
We're in Melbourne. Is that help?
Melbourne.
Is that help for you? Yeah. And we're in the studio, ready to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a bit worrisome for Australia. Honestly, we should still bounce back, I think, and India are coming off.
If we're gonna beat India, now's the time.
Yeah. Talking about India, their form leading into this has actually been really bad, which is very unlike them. A 3-0 series loss to New Zealand in their last Test series.
Yep.
What the hell happened there?
No idea. No clue.
You breathed in like you were going to say something. And then you looked at me.
They were, I don't know. They were very poor.
Yeah.
A lot of players just out of touch. Virat Kohli was
Is he washed?
weirdly
No.
out of
Oh,
form.
okay.
Playing shots he wouldn't normally take. He was a little bit more aggressive than he's typically aggressive, but
Yeah.
some shots that he were playing aggressive on the wrong shots. But spin was a big factor there, and I feel like he faces pace better than he does spin, Virat Kohli. So I think he'll definitely have a better series.
Have a better series here, yeah.
He's going to cook.
Are they going to fire up India? Sure.
Yeah.
Is this a obviously bad build-up, but are they going to fire up because they've
Yeah,
lost that
for sure.
series? Yeah, do we think
They're
so?
always going to be fired up.
Fairly inexperienced though, heading into the first test.
Yeah, they are, which
whereabouts.
we'll get on to
But
the predicted 11.
Talking about they've won 4 series in a row against us. There's only 2 other teams that have done that to Australia in history of Australian cricket.
Oh, can we guess them?
You can guess them. I think I know them.
West Indies?
West Indies
Because
is one.
then they're like
80s.
prime in
England
like...
in 1920.
Yeah, I think it might be that. I think it might be right. Might be West
There you
Indies.
go.
There we go. England.
Yeah,
Okay, West
there
Indies.
you
We own you, England.
And yeah, well, West Indies was actually the last Test series Australia have had. 1-1. I had to look back. That's
was the
so
Shamar
long ago.
Joseph,
Shamar Joseph fired up. We got
How long ago was that?
I know that was ages ago. We got lots of.
mere boys.
That got us on the map. That was our first episode.
Gerald's eye.
That got us on the map. Shamar Joseph got us. Speckling Gerald's eye. What? Our producer. What are you talking about, mate? Anyway, yeah, Australia haven't played Test cricket in a long time. Since obviously, what was it, February?
Too long, mate. Too long.
February. It was February, yeah. And then India, not the great build-up, but they'll still fire up for this one. Last meeting between Australia and India at Optus Stadium, the Aussies won it convincingly by 146. So
That gives me confidence.
give you confidence, yeah.
I'm not going to lie, lads. I'm pretty confident heading into this first test. that
I
we
agree.
will-
I think
we'll win the first
Other
test.
venues.
I think other venues we don't go as well at, but Optus Stadium, I reckon we could win pretty comfortably. Obviously,
that an
quick look.
earthquake?
Yeah, it felt like a bit of an earthquake. There we go.
Jesus.
Felt like it.
That could be good for the views. Live
Yeah,
earthquake.
Oh, went wrong.
Yeah, the show went wrong. Next one we're going to look at
Team news.
huge team news. Nathan McSweeney is set to open and
It's confirmed.
open. Yep.
Yeah.
Daniel Cherney was the one to confirm
I
it.
just
So
want to check
lock it in.
because sometimes your sources
Friend of the show.
are a little bit iffy.
a little bit.
I've heard Mark Howard and Gilchrist and Warner talk to Usman Khawaja saying, are you going to let him face the first ball or are you going to...
That is a dog move.
So, like,
whatever.
What
He's
did
gonna play.
What did Khawaja say?
he goes, he said he can't reveal that information for corruption reasons.
Do you guys agree that no way should McSweeney be facing the
Khawaja
first ball?
should-
That is a dog
he
move.
shouldn't-
Khawaja's been
he
in this
shouldn't.
team for like 15
But
years.
Khawaja should have just been like, of course I'm not facing the first
Yeah,
ball.
yeah.
I don't care. I don't care
Would you
who I'm.
rather face the first ball just to get it?
Nah.
nerves out.
Bet the
the way.
first
The
ball.
build up
no,
is-
no. If you're McSweeney, no. At local level, every time I opened, which was a lot, the other batsman, I never said I was any good.
He didn't.
The other batsman would always be like, oh, you can take the first ball. I'll be like, yeah, I don't mind. And I always hated it. It was just, it's the worst.
Depends
It
who's
is the
bowling the
worst.
first over. If it's going to be Bumrah bowling the first over or if he's going to be bowling the second.
Yes. I think
Would you rather
Siraj
face,
might open.
Would you rather face Bumrah first ball or Siraj first ball?
Bumrah's going to bowl the first over.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, so anyway, McSweeney, very exciting. He's going to make his debut. Going to be opening. Do we still think that's the right move? I personally think that's very dumb for someone who hasn't opened the batting at Sheffield Shield
Apparently,
level.
he said that he opened
What, in juniors?
coming up, like, to that level.
They have to stick with him throughout the whole series now.
I think
They
he's a good
can't-
batsman and like he's been in really good form, but I just don't know about opening. So only time will tell, I guess.
Can we just get Marnus out and bring him into Marnus?
Marnus's vibes, which I'm happy to touch on later.
He needs
is-
a big summer.
Actually, we
Or
can talk
else
about
he's
that.
going to cop it from me.
We can talk about that in the news. He's saying that he's going to bowl.
And me.
He's going to bowl.
No, I don't think
12 months ago, I
Only
said
him,
this.
apparently. He's saying, Marnus, that he's going to bowl.
Yep.
At medium.
Shut up.
Don't mind. On this pitch, yeah, because he gets the bounce. The bouncer brigade. Have you
No,
heard
but
it?
like,
The
An article.
bounce.
They released an article in
He's
Cricket
calling
Talk.
my
Yeah.
height. He's not going to get any bounce.
Watch it, mate. He's a little piston.
Yeah.
A little what?
I thought you were going to say
Piston.
piston.
A piston. I
thought he was gonna say-
I didn't say the other P word.
I thought you said piss hand.
Well, no, I think you're going to say pissant. Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to say.
Oh, no,
He's a
I
bit of a pissant. Next one, huge team news. So we've got McSweeney on one side. India, this is really, really, really big. No Rohit Sharma or Shubman Gill for the first test. Probably two of their best batters. And then Bumrah will possibly be captain. Surely Kohli just comes back as captain, right?
The
No,
news
it'd be
is, from
Bumrah,
what
I
I've
think.
heard, is Bumrah. So two pace bowlers being captains in a game.
That's rare, yeah.
These are big outs, but also they're not because, like,
What do you mean?
they're huge.
No,
man.
but like they had big outs last time. They
Yeah, I know, but
yeah, but they're having.
Easy.
They're going to have.
Sharma is like their rock, and then Shubman Gill's been in pretty good form.
They're bringing in a couple of people who have never batted in Australia before. So
But don't forget about the Prime Minister's game.
No, who cares
They
about that
backed
game?
in that.
That game was chaos.
Perth pitch is a bit different.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Little bit.
Last one we're going to touch on in the quick look will be Travis Head.
Travis's.
It is Travis's 50th match. Travis Head's
Yep.
50th test match. Just put his stats in there. 42 run
42
average.
runs.
42 run
average.
average.
I was like, geez, that's a bit low. 42 runs, 50 test matches.
My God. 42 run test average. 7
In that team.
1650s. Yeah. let's just- Next one we want to touch on the big questions. I just put in 3 big questions here that I want to ask you, lads. Is that all right?
I thought we were still talking about Travis Head, to be honest.
Well, I'm sick of Travis Head because he's going to make another crap joke.
To be fair, probably one of his better last test innings was against India in the World Test Championship.
World
final.
Test champion. He absolutely dominated.
Made about
and
150,
the
didn't he? Or
ODI
130?
World Cup,
ODI World Cup.
ODI
yeah,
World
against
Cup,
India.
that
He
was good.
loves playing against India.
that was a saucy innings.
It was. It
Mate,
was.
that was such
I love Leo's
intelligent to
input on
watch.
this show. It's great. Big questions.
Well, I'm not my friend Marcus.
Took a really good catch in that game too, if you remember.
What did you say?
Oh, yeah,
Travis
yeah.
Head.
Off Maxie's bowling.
Yep.
He's not the best fielder, is he? That was a bit of a fluke, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like he's a bit. He looks like he's slow. He just looks slow.
Yeah.
Travis Head.
Yeah.
Because he has too many beers.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
Yeah.
I was thinking the
Like
exact same thing.
He's not the
Sats
prime
going.
athlete of Pat Cummins who looks like
Yeah, who
What's
would
it?
win a
Clark
race in
Kent.
the Aussie team? There's not many
Probably
real quick
Marnus.
ones.
Marnus is really fast in the outfield, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
Probably win it by the
No, Mitch
Flemington
Marsh
straight.
isn't fast.
Nah, his
So in all
legs
the
are too,
teams, it's probably
too
going to
thick
be
to lug
either
around.
Marnus
Nathan
or
McSweeney.
No, literally.
Damn.
Maybe. All right, for the
Cheers.
third
Great
time,
chat.
I'm trying to get into big questions. Can I ask
That
you some
was a big question.
Yeah, it was a
Who
medium question.
Who
Cozzy,
was the
Cozzy.
50-meter dash?
Who would win the 50-meter dash?
Out of us
McSweeney.
three.
Oh, me 100%.
Probably
mate.
Stats guy. Yeah.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah,
Because
I'm not
you're
that
lower
quick.
to the ground.
I'm not that
Lower
quick.
to the ground. I got really short steps though.
Yeah, little legs. Yeah.
All right, my big
Road
questions. Is this the best test matchup in the world?
No.
It's
Yes, it depends how you phrase
not. I
it.
don't want this. I don't want that. I want answer. He said no.
I guess you said an answer.
I like you. I like you, mate.
Best test matchup?
Sorry, mate. I've actually got it going.
Damn it.
I don't know what's happening. I'm going to say negative because no.
Negative.
I'm going to say no because
Yes or no? Yeah, nah, negative.
negative because shout out to my misso who just always says that.
You've said negative like
Riles me
3
up
times
so
on the show
much.
already. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm going to say no. Australia and England is still the best test matchup.
You reckon?
But in terms of quality-
in terms of cricket, I'm saying this is the best test matchup.
That's why I say how you phrase it.
Okay.
I still would rather watch. I'd love to watch both.
Yep.
But if both were on at the same time somehow, I'm picking Australia England.
All right.
Yeah,
no,
correct.
I don't mind that
Yeah,
theory.
yeah.
I'll agree with that, but I think in terms of the cricket
I
being
reckon-
played, this is the top cricket being played because
Yeah.
these are the two best.
I reckon
teams.
I hate watch England more, just a little bit more than India.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, I don't hate India. I hate England.
Sure.
No, not yet.
I dislike India
Yeah, that's just because they were good and they always beat us.
and they get away with
Not
it too.
in major trophies though.
No, but in tests.
In tests.
Yeah. All right, next one.
Can't
Is,
doctor these pictures.
no, you cannot doctor these pictures. Is Virat Kohli still the villain? We talked about this ages ago and I just saw it on a short.
That's a
and-
great question.
That's,
Thank
that's
you.
a good question actually.
'Cause,
Because
like-
have you seen his new haircut?
Oh, you love
I
talking
don't
about
think
handcuffs.
like the
And
you
you-
see his like wavy locks and he's dyed it. I think.
Is it white?
No, it's like a weird
That's the
browny,
uniform?
reddy sort of.
Yes,
vibe.
no, I've seen that. Yeah,
Yeah.
he dyes it a
it's-
little bit like
I
this,
don't
like
think
this.
you see-
You can see it's like
No,
a bit
it's,
ready.
no, it's heaps different.
Oh,
heaps different to that
oh.
now. Yeah, it's pretty different, but
Is he the villain?
But is it different?
I don't know if he's
No,
the big
I
villain
don't think
anymore
he's-
because he's calmed down a bit. Back when he first came to Australia, given the bird, he was fighting with
If we
everyone.
rile him up though,
Yeah.
then he is the villain. It's in our own hands.
Him and Warner used to go at it a
Payne.
little
I
bit.
don't
Payne
think-
as well. So I don't know if there's anyone in the Aussie team right now that's going to roll him up. Maybe
not
Marnus, just
not,
'cause
not
he's
in an
annoying.
aggressive nature. Just like yeah, I feel
I
like
think it's-
everyone in the squad now.
It's
It's more
gone away
banter.
from not like him being the villain, but just all of them.
All of them. Okay.
Yeah,
They
like
are
it's
the
Richard
enemy.
Pant.
There's
chats
no-
a bit, so
there's
he's
no,
the
like-
bit of a
he's,
villain.
he's gonna rattle me this summer.
Yeah, yeah. I
there's
agree.
no Clark versus Coley. There's no
Yeah, true.
There's no Johnson Coley.
You're gonna
Payne Coley.
break your
It's more
effing arm,
bantery.
yeah. Remember that?
Yeah, this time.
All right, last one I want to ask. Will the Aussie batsmen bounce back in terms of just form in all formats have been very shaky in the last sort of, I don't want to say the last year, but which is a bit of a worry. But
I'm gonna say no.
ooh,
I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go negative. 70. I'm gonna go 70-30. No, I do think there is one batsman.
negative.
There is one batsman for Australia that will have an amazing bounce back this summer,
Oh,
and that man is
It's
going to
not
be
Marnus.
that man is going to be Stephen Smith.
oh,
no.
Pete
Back at
Stephen, Peter
4.
Devereux Smith. Do you say?
He's back at 4, back at his usual spot where he averages 60.
Isn't it
Boomer's
only-
average against the Australian batsman, I saw Fox Cricket posted, isn't great.
Okay.
There's averages of like 60s and 50 in there against some batsmen. But again, I think, he's fixed up his technique. And even in the 1 days, he looked better than 12 months ago, I think.
I'll
Just the way
believe
sets
it
up.
when I see it.
I would love to see that, but yeah,
I think you're
I
a
think
big
some
one.
of the like Smith, Marnus might struggle. I think Uzi will still be good, and I think Travis Head and
I think
Marshall will still be
I'm
good.
worrying for Travis Head a little bit. Just because he hasn't played a lot of cricket recently, especially this type.
He doesn't need it. He just sees ball, hit ball.
True,
Easy.
true.
Easy, man.
See beer, drink beer.
See a beer, drink beer. Yeah, that's Great little motto there. I don't mind it. There we go.
Did you hear the story about
Great little motto.
Did you hear the story about Mitch Marsh after the World Cup
Yeah, that was
win?
awesome.
And he
Yeah.
came back to Perth?
You obviously heard that.
Oh
right?
yes,
That's
I actually
Yeah.
did. He was sitting at the bar. Why are you pretending like
He
I
was
didn't hear
sitting
that?
at his local pub near home.
Yep. And two guys came up to him.
Two guys were just talking about the
robbed
World
him.
Cup final, and then Mitch Marsh was like, "Oh, I should have been in the team of the tournament."
Yeah,
and they're like,
whoa, what the hell is Mitch Marsh? The Bison. Yeah, that was actually pretty cool. And then they were talking about the difference between Australia heading back after winning a World Cup and India heading back when they win something, because the crowds are just wild.
they're not being paraded in
They're
the
not
streets.
as big celebrities here, sadly, but go to India, they are. All right, Australia versus India, the first test predicted 11, brought to you by Marcus Bazzano's
thought we had-
odds.com.au article.
Oh, okay.
there we
have
go.
a sponsor.
There we go.
So we have a sponsor brought to you by Marcus.
Slap that on.
Yeah, this is your predicted 11, so you can read them out if you want.
Helped by external research and tons of analysis totally in this
great.
one. But the Aussie one I think was pretty easy to predict. It was more the India one, which is a bit tough. But Aussie predicted 11. Nathan McSweeney, who's already confirmed, opening the batting with Usman Khawaja. Minus Labuschagne in at 3. Steve Smith in at 4. Marsh
at 5.
Marsh or Head 5, 6. I don't think it really matters which one goes where.
I think it does.
Where would
they're both
you
sort of
swap them
aggressive.
around then?
I would.
Okay, no worries. I know what you're talking about.
Carey at 7, and then followed by
I
the...
bet it took every fiver in your being to not.
To be fair, this is the one time-
Put English.
This is the one time where I feel like Carey, you know what, deserves his spot, because Shield he's unreal.
been the best Shield batsman, hasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah,
In terms
so-
of runs, yeah.
Yeah, so he definitely deserved to be in there. And then obviously the quartet of Cummins, Stark, Lyon and Hazelwood.
Yeah, we're not
bad.
swapping that for a while unless
unless
someone's
Jai
I wonder if we can get
Richardson-
Gerald to put that up on the screen, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
we might be able to.
You know what I want to see by the end of the fifth test when we were 4-0 up. I want to see at number 9, Fergus O'Neill.
Well, it doesn't
At
matter, it's
number
gonna be-
10,
We were talking about
Jai
that.
Richardson.
There's going to be no cricket being played on the 5th test anyway, so. Or is Sydney the 4th?
Well, then make it Boxing Day. Bring him in for
Boxing
Boxing
Day.
Fergus on his
Fergus
home.
at the G.
Bring in Fergus.
Yeah.
That's not
Bring in
happening.
Jai.
Scott Boland at the G, mate. Have you,
And bring in Scott. Why not? Bring in all 3.
just get rid of all of our
Michael
Get
bowlers.
rid of
Nisa
all
on
the
one leg.
bowlers.
Michael Nisa
Carey
on one
can
leg.
captain.
No. No, if we're giving people a go English. Chuck him in.
All right, that is
Actually,
wild.
yeah, and we'll go Nisa as well, and we'll just go with 4 quicks.
All right.
We don't need line.
All right, and what about the India predicted 11? What have you got here?
Well, this one was a little bit more tough.
It is
because
very tough,
There's a
'cause
lot
there's
of
a lot of you
outs,
guys.
a lot of guys competing for spots, so this could chop and change. It could be a little bit different, but KL Rahul and Jaiswal open the batting.
Ooh.
Jaiswal, I think he's going to have a big summer.
He's a beast, yeah.
I think
Leo loves a
he
bit of
could be
Jaiswal.
he could be Indian top run scorer.
Okay.
Throughout the series. You got Padikal, who's also coming in at 3 for Shubman Gill,
Shubman Gill,
who's
yep.
missing out. Obviously, Virat Kohli, Rishabh Pant, 4 and 5. Your man, Jarrell.
Oh, Jarrell, is he going to have a big summer?
He's going to have a very clean summer.
Yeah.
He should play this one because he had an excellent Australia A game, didn't he? Against Australia A.
Yep.
Kumar Reddy.
Oh, the IPL star. We love
IPL
him.
star.
Googling him now.
On tips.
We talked about Kumar Reddy a lot in the
Yeah.
IPL, I remember.
Maybe I was away.
The 6 and
No,
7.
you weren't.
The 6 and 7 is that middle order that there could be like 1 or 2 others coming in, but we're going to go with him for now.
Yep.
Jadeja in at 8, who always destroys the Aussies bat and ball.
Always. With his sword
He'll
celebration.
be better at Optus than Ashwin.
And then
as
we'll,
well.
You know, Lee's getting serious when he touches the table.
I'm
The
just
index
making
finger.
sure I'm staying focused
Okay.
on my point.
Okay, I like it.
and then you basically got the 3 number 11 batsmen in Jafar
true.
Bumrah, Krishna, and Mohammad Siraj.
Don't mind it.
Yeah.
Very
Not
nice.
bad, not bad.
Yeah, so you're right. That India team could change, but I actually like the way that's laid out. Pant probably is he usually a
5
bit
to
later,
7.
or is he
5 to
sometimes 7, sometimes 5?
Probably
Yeah,
around
he
there.
changes around.
Yeah.
I don't mind him up the order because he dominates in
He's
Australia.
been one of
which
the
I'm gonna-
form players for India heading
Yeah.
into the series.
And I'm going to touch on later how much he loves dominating in Australia. All right, let's get into it. The first test predictions, we're going to go through the top run scorer for both teams, top wicket taker for both teams, and then the winner of the first test. I'll start with Leo because he's over in the corner over there. Are you ready to go, mate? Let's go.
Let's do it.
King Leo.
So, King Leo.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to get.
Thank you.
I knew that would fire you up. There we go.
That didn't really fire me up.
Top run scorer we'll start with.
For Australia,
Yeah, and then India. Yeah.
for Australia, I think it'll be Alex Carey.
Really? Oh, you just saying that to get
No,
on?
I've put it in the run sheet.
I know.
Alex Carey.
Mate, you're a joke, man.
I'm a joke. That's so disrespectful.
It is
equity of this podcast.
It is disrespectful. It's disrespectful to Alex Carey, but
Alex Carey is our form test batsman going into this. That's the fact. That's a fact.
Form test batsman.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
In Shield. Yeah.
That's a fact.
Test is not Sheffield Shield.
Oh my God. What is it then?
It's Sheffield Shield.
That is test match
There's a big
cricket.
difference playing against the best
I'm
3-4
not-
bowlers.
yeah,
No, I know what
of
you're
the
saying.
country.
In,
I know what you're
what,
saying.
in red ball cricket, I'll give you that. I'll
Yeah,
give you
okay.
I just hate you guys.
that. Alex
And
Carey, okay.
Conversely, Pant for India. I
Yep.
tell you what, he's gonna rattle me this summer.
He talks the talk and then he walks the walk,
He
Rishabh
just- he's got to get under my skin.
I hate him.
With how good he is.
I don't.
Like,
hate's a strong word, but
he's
like
so
you
bloody,
can say
he's
it.
annoyingly
You're
good.
right.
Like I can just see him and Jadeja putting on the most annoying 150
Like
run
hitting
partnership.
sixes. Yeah.
and
like
like
run
a
a
smug
ball,
face in
and you're
between
just like-
overs.
And you get the sword celebration and Pants batting without his helmet to Mitch Stark, and you're just like, what the hell? Just get these bloody guys out.
Batting without a helmet to Mitch Stark. That is the ballsiest
It's what we
man.
would.
No, that is very ballsy. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Pant, he dominated last time. I think I'm going to steal your stats. That's guy.
No,
Actually, no, I won't. I'm a
I'll
nice
say it.
guy. I'm
Oh,
a
no,
nice-
you can if you
No,
want.
no. He's got a very healthy average
Yeah.
in Australia.
Yep.
And yeah, I don't know if we have figured him out.
I don't think we have.
So
Yeah, I agree.
He's going to rattle me.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you got, Marcus? Top run scorer?
Yeah, I'll
Leo
be-
fine
I'll be-
up there. I respect that.
Yeah.
I'll be quick. We already talked about both these guys.
Oh, you're saying I wasn't quick?
No, I said because I'll be quick because I've already mentioned.
Because I
these
was
guys.
slow.
You
That's
weren't,
okay.
you weren't quick though.
So-
Yeah.
sorry.
We don't need to be quick. It's all good.
All right, Steve Smith for Australia for me,
That's
and
not going to happen.
I'm gonna go JSY for India.
Jaiswal at the top. He's going to have to make some runs.
Bit
I don't
risky with a
mind
new
that.
ball, but
Steve Smith. I
really
don't
like
know.
him.
Oh, does he still have it? I don't know if he
We'll
does.
find
I don't think any of the Australian
gonna
batsmen are
find
really.
At the end of this series, like Steve Smith and Marnus, like
If they're going to be around for another couple
are
of years,
they,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
a part of the plans?
Yeah. But
That feels weird saying.
we don't even
It
have
does.
any top order batsmen coming through though.
McSweeney,
McSweeney will
That's
drop
it.
down.
He's
to
already in the
3-4.
team.
Renshaw,
He's like, oh no.
Ferguson.
We've got
yeah.
bowlers.
Ferguson.
Ferguson here to open the batting.
Michael Nisa can bat well.
Chad is back. Oh my God. He's not even in the team.
We play like a Nighthawk, like what they do in baseball.
They do, yeah.
Just
yeah.
someone to have a swing.
Like Nisek bats 3 and just swings.
Honestly, Marcus will be very happy with that.
They
All
play
right.
New Zealand, don't they?
What's that?
England?
What?
They go on New Zealand.
Probably, yeah.
In a
Just
couple
for
of weeks.
vacation.
There you go. My top run scorers, I'm going to go Travis Head. He's been the informed player in Test cricket for probably the last couple of years. He's been absolutely awesome. 42 run average in his 50 tests. I think he's going to have an awesome series. He loves playing against India, as Marcus mentioned before. Dominated in the World Test Championship final. Dominated. India fans would hate coming up against him because he
Same
just
way we
dominated.
hate coming up against.
Rishabh Pant, who is my other top run scorer. Segue. There we go. Rishabh Pant, he averages 62 runs in Australia, which is more than anywhere else in the world. He just loves playing in Australia, loves getting under Leo's skin and our skin or any Aussie fan's skin. So 62 run average. I reckon he could average over 50 in this series and absolutely dominate for the top run scorer.
You know when like international batsmen come to Australia and they're a bit fearful of even, like not just our quicks, but Nathan Lyon.
Yeah.
He can dominate Nathan Lyon. Do you
I
remember
don't know
the
about dominate, but he can make
do you remember the
runs.
SCG?
Yeah.
Was it the last time they came over? Made 97 off 118 and he just took Nathan Lyon down. Like the matchup is there for him to do that.
That's true. That's true. All right. Let's go top run scorer to top wicket taker now. Go back to you again, Leo. You like to start us off?
This
Top
is
wicket
pretty
taker?
boring, this one. I've just gone Cummins for Australia and Bumrah for India. I just think conditions will suit it. Like, it's a fast, bouncy wicket. Both of these bowlers bowl it into the deck.
Yep.
Great seam movement. I think they'll get a lot of caught behind the stumps. I think Bumrah as well will get a lot of LBs. Actually, depends on the bounce, but he might get a few LBs.
Yep. No, I think, the bounce will still help him get some wickets, I think, but maybe not
They'll
LBs.
probably, as soon as they get into our tail, they'll bring Bumrah on as well.
Yeah, the
Clean it
York
up.
is
Yeah.
just...
Oh, that's going to infuriate me, actually.
He's getting so mad
That's going
today.
to infuriate
Angry man.
us bowling to the tail.
His throat was sore.
This
He's
is
like
what-
yelling.
I know, this is him last night. He's
Is
been
it-
fired up for 24 hours straight.
I'm bringing up a good point here. How we bowl to the tail.
Yeah.
Oh, as in bounces.
If they've got,
yeah,
if they,
true.
if they've
Last
got,
summer.
if they've got Bumrah, Krishna, and Siraj, I don't
Bowl
want
at
to see
the bloody
more.
stumps.
I don't want to bowl at the stumps. I don't want to see more
Yeah.
than 10 runs between the tail.
No,
I want to
honestly-
see that tail wrapped up. Bloody instantly.
Who do we
have
play
one of the
last
best
summer?
bowling quartets in the
Pakistan.
world.
Pakistan, yeah.
Best bowling quartets in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Just bowl it at the stumps. No, you're right, Leo.
see it
Yeah,
already.
you're right.
Jadeja's just going to make an annoying 50 with Bumrah, and then it's going to ruin my day.
We need a heart rate check on Leo. Over
Honestly.
so we can take it, Marcus.
My top wicket takers, I think Bumrah's just, I think we've all gone Bumrah here.
We have all gone Bumrah, yeah.
He's the star Indian bowler.
Yep.
And quick decks in Australia as well. And his release point when he bowls is like so low.
He's like, and he runs in like this, like weird.
He's just so hard to face.
Yep.
Bumrah for me, but Hazelwood for
you love Hazelwood.
I love this man.
The second coming of Glenn McGrath.
If I want to like model my game, if I'm a young kid and I want to like,
I thought you were going to say if I have a kid,
bowl like someone,
Josh.
Hazelwood.
Just Hazelwood Bazzano.
The
Hoff Bazzano.
I'd want to bowl like Hazelwood, or teach people to bowl like Hazelwood.
Yeah.
And he also has the lowest bowling average of the 3 quicks against India.
Ooh, love it.
So Hazelwood for me.
Well,
What about Bumrah and Bazzano?
He only
Just
has-
rolls off the tongue nicely.
The old BB.
Double Bs.
There we go. All right, I don't mind that Hazelwood because I've gone Bumrah as well. I
25
think,
average. Hazelwood
Yep, that,
against India.
With a bat?
with the bat, definitely not with the bat.
Take that.
Yeah, Bumrah's just awesome. I think he's one of those guys we've talked about the last couple of months, even last summer. Australia against the quicks haven't been going that way. Harris Ralph, like the guys that can bowl really
Wood.
quick. Mark Wood. Obviously, Bumrah's a tiny bit less than them, but he can still bowl really quick off his.
Yeah.
What does he have? Like sometimes like 6 steps where he just runs in and just goes whoosh. He's an absolute beast, so he's going to get some wickets. The other one I'm going. You guys have gone pace. I know it's in Perth. Nathan Lyon. So Nathan Lyon, compared to a lot of other spinners, a lot of other spinners are trying to spin it. He gets his wickets from his bounce. The bounce in Perth, this is just my little theory going on in my head. He's got 27 wickets in 4 matches at Optus Stadium. 2 fifers in there as well. So he's got a really good record over there in Perth, and I think he's going to get the most wickets.
That's an outtake.
Mate, he literally relies on bounce.
I don't mind
I
that.
think Pants.
Even ask him.
Ask him.
Ask
don't-
Nathan Lyon. He's going to say, I'm going to get a fifer.
I know he relies on bounce.
Yeah.
I don't mind that, but like the thing that worries me is just like he hasn't played a whole lot of cricket.
Yeah, I
for
agree.
Australia.
But that's probably happened the last
With
like
his
5
injury.
test series and injury. He's had a few injuries and things like that.
Yeah.
The other thing people are saying is, India play spin well because they're used to it over there. The last couple of series, spinners have got the most wickets against them. So,
Yeah.
so I just reckon, Nathan Lyon's going to fire up. Even if it's at Optus, second innings he's going to get a fifer. There we go. All right, winner of this test match, probably a little bit biased being Aussies, but
Clean sweep.
I thought you had India stats.
I might have put India in there. I think they're going to win the series, but not this test match. I changed my mind this week. I'm saying India
We'll have
might.
to do a series prediction after this prediction.
All right. So just for the first test prediction, what are we on? All going Australia.
Australia, very low scoring,
Yep.
very close, reliant on lower order batting. Top
Okay.
order will give us nothing.
I agree.
I'm going to go the opposite. Well, I'm going to go Australia, but I'm going to say it's going to be somewhat convincing.
Okay.
A bit too convincing for.
I think the first one will be convincing, and then the India will fire up. Yeah, that's what I reckon.
Yeah,
So all
they
going
got
Australia.
two big outs. And, yeah.
All right. Before we get into the questions and fair comments, we'll do that. We'll go the series overall prediction.
Yeah.
We're starting the summer, so why not? So there's 5 tests. Is that? Am I right in saying that? Not 4?
5.
Or usually it's 5. Yeah. So we'll go. Yeah. What do we think?
3-1 Australia.
Oh.
Obviously with a draw or a washout in there.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm just getting it up. I can't. And why doesn't this show more? It's
Yeah,
only
Google
showing
has
3.
been annoying. But there is 5.
Yeah, I know. But I want to know where they were. Perth first, we win. Then I think it's Adelaide next, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we win.
Day nighter.
I think
Is
we
that day nighter
lose.
as well?
We lose Gabba. We lose Boxing Day.
We always we
There's
don't
a
win
draw
well
for
at G.
SCG.
Oh.
So I think it's going to be 2-2, and I think
That's
we're
what I was
retain
going
it.
to say in the end because I was
Oh,
going to say
did
2
I
all.
take your answer? Well,
You
maybe
did.
if you stop throwing to me first, and you can have your own original
Whoa,
thought.
that's
Not beef cast.
what are yours, guys?
Beef
Fired up.
today.
Hey, don't walk in Leo's way today, buddy. I agree with 2 all. I think there's always a washout or one
Sydney.
that doesn't. Probably
Sydney.
Sydney, sadly. Bloody Sydney. Just change the test time. 2 all. I agree. I think it's going to be a draw, but that means India retain it because they've obviously won the last few series. So that's why I would say overall series winner is India. They take
And
the
I
trophy
think
back home.
we'll be up 2-0 too.
Oh, we choke it.
Bit of a choke.
We choke it. All right. We're finishing off here. Finally. Bloody hell. What a show. Questions/fan comments. I've chucked a
mean.
few of these in there. First one I want to start with is Hanan18 on Instagram. Kohli averages 54 in Australia. I can't believe that. Will he get back into form, says Hanan.
Yeah, I reckon he'll have a few innings where I think he makes at least 1 century this summer.
At least 1 century, yeah. I don't mind that.
He only has, what was the stat here? He's only had 2 centuries in his last 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Test
that's in Test. Yeah, I'm
In
pretty
Test
sure.
cricket,
Or
something like that. I
yeah.
might be wrong.
I think it's like at least a year and a half. Yeah.
yeah,
He's
it's
definitely out of form.
yeah, so-
Really out of. I think he fires up because when India need him most, he usually comes back. And this is like a bigger series than the New Zealand series.
Boxing Day century.
Oh, Boxing Day century. There we go, Hanan. So Leo's calling that one.
No, I agree. I think he'll bounce back.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be like at his best, but I agree. He could make one big score and then be pretty consistent because they need him to be with lots of outs. Next one, what a name this is. At Dhoni Fan Clubs 0777 on Instagram. India's time to shine soon and lots of emotion in this series ahead. Do we think there's going to be lots of emotion?
That's
There's lots of fight.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
I put fan comments as well,
Yeah,
just
put
to
comments.
get the fans involved. Dhoni Fan Club. Yeah, we think there's gonna be a lot of emotion. Every time India and Australia play each other, there's a lot of yap. There's a lot of emotion.
I don't reckon there will be,
You reckon it will drop off this year?
because it's Cummins is all.
He's all not Mr. Nice Guy.
Cool, calm and collected. Yeah.
He won't try and get involved. But remember when
It's a bit woke.
after no,
Cummins.
shut up.
He is.
Who cares?
I was just saying. I didn't say it was a bad thing.
He's good looking.
Yeah.
He's like Mr. Bondi of Australia.
No,
Yeah.
but remember when obviously the Bairstow stuff happened and Broad was just going at us? We were like,
We're very
didn't say anything.
quiet. Yeah, true.
Whereas we should have probably king hit him.
You are fired up today. We here at Cricket Today don't endorse king hits unless it's Johnny Best.
Unless it's Stuart Broad too.
Last one that I've chucked in, it's Gerald behind the camera. He came a good little YouTube comment. I put him in here. Each of you guys should rock a different Zampa haircut.
I'll do it if Gerald does it.
All right. I'm not saying we have to do it, but I just wanted to go through which haircut would you choose out of the 3 Zampa haircuts that we talked about last show.
I'd go for the mullet.
Yeah, I'd go.
Because I don't think I can
I can
pull
grow
off
a
the
mullet.
I don't think I can
I
pull
used
off
to
the
have one a
white,
little bit.
like blonde.
I would go the shave. I've shaved my head a
The
couple
buzz.
times.
I don't feel like I'd suit a buzz.
I don't think
so
I
I'd
would.
I don't really
mullet.
suit
I
it,
think
but
I'd have to
I
go
would.
the mullet.
I reckon that, but we all have to have different ones. Who out of all of us?
Shotgun mullet
Oh, shotgun shaved head.
Oh, great! I'm bleaching my hair.
and shaving it.
To be fair, like out of the 3 of us, I'm probably more likely to do it.
Yeah,
like
true.
bleach my hair.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Good
I just-
chat.
Anything for
thing,
content.
Good little thing to end on there. I just thought the Zampa haircuts are just awesome. I can't wait to see him playing
He
the Big
hates
Bash.
him.
I know he doesn't like him.
He reckons he's going to play in the Test squad soon.
No, I didn't.
After last
say
show.
that.
I didn't say that. I didn't say it.
You guys take all my crap.
So that's guy spreading lies about me.
Oh my god, I'm ready to end this podcast. Leo needs to go home. And
He
Marcus.
said
And he's the oldest one. And did you know Gerald's 35? How does that happen?
What the hell is this
Don't know.
podcast?
Come on camera, Gerald. They need to see how good you look
Gerald
at
is
35.
like.
All right, I'm calling it that.
I thought it was a freshie.
Marcus, that is stumps for the Cricket Today show. We'll be back with this show next week for a first test wrap. Check out all the socials. We're going to be doing lots.
Cancelled.
We might get no, we won't get cancelled. We are great. This is a great show. We'll be back on this Monday or Tuesday, depending on when the test wraps up. Probably Tuesday because it'll be straight after it. It'd be really, really good to do a show. then.
Let us know if you want us to do a live stream at some point throughout the series.
Yeah, if we're in the office, we might do a live for the huge series.
Join us while we watch the game.
100 likes on this video, we get a Gerald face reveal.
No one knows. All right, fine. Whatever.
Producer Gerald face reveal on 100 likes.
I love how Joe could just cut that part out of the show. All right, get it right around the show. Thank you very much to Gerald for putting up with these 2 idiots. Two? Yeah, 2. I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. Thank you very much, Leo, for doing something.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, Marcus.
Thanks, that's good.
Thank you very much again to Gerald. What a man. Thanks to me, and that's another episode of Cricket Today done. We're out.
If you like this show, make sure you check out all the other shows on the Sports Today network, from the AFL Today show to the Cricket Today podcast, the Football Today podcast, as well as NBA Australia and NFL Australia. With Sports Today, your sporting needs have never been easier to cover.